Deep in rural Kentucky, behind perimeter fences, motion sensors, and armed guards, sits a vault containing $660 billion of American gold, 147 million ounces, or so they say. Of course, we're talking about Fort Knox, the most famous gold depository in the world. Last week, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent went on Fox News to reassure the American public that all the gold at Fort Knox is
present and accounted for.
Which raises the obvious question: why does he keep having to say that? Fort Knox hasn't had a full independent public audit since 1974. The last time anyone outside the government verified America's gold was actually there, Gerald Ford was president. Since then, internal audits only, not an independent third party physically weighing every bar. Elon Musk called for a public audit. Trump said he wants to go to Fort Knox sometime. Congressman Thomas Massie introduced the Gold Reserve Transparency Act requiring a full audit every 5 years. It hasn't advanced, and we've heard the online theories. The Fort Knox gold was leased out and never returned, that it's only used to suppress gold prices, or that the real gold was actually replaced with tungsten bars. That one's my favorite. But here's a weird detail that is not just theory, but fact. The US government officially values its gold at a paltry $42 per ounce, the rate that's been frozen since 1973. Fort Knox's holdings at that book value are only worth around $6 billion. At today's real market price of around $4,000 per ounce, 10 times higher, the same gold is worth around $600 billion. And all of the US Treasury's physical gold is worth well over $1 trillion. So, if the government revalued its gold to market price, something it has the legal authority to do, it would generate hundreds of billions on the balance sheet overnight. This windfall could be used to reduce the deficit, but some people believe a more creative scheme is underway. Trump has had discussions with his economic advisors about what to do with gold. These are referred to as Mar-a-Lago Accords. One interpretation of these discussions considers the possibility that if the US revalued gold and moved toward some form of gold backing for the dollar, even at a modest percentage, it could restore confidence in the currency at a time when de-dollarization is accelerating. Think about this. The US money supply is $22 trillion. Fort Knox holds about 147 million ounces of gold. If the government decided to back the dollar with that gold, the math puts gold at nearly $150,000 an ounce. That's almost 37 times higher than the $4,000 price right now. That's what it would actually take. Let that sink in. Economist Judy Shelton, a longtime Trump advisor, has advocated for this.
We could offer a Treasury debt instrument that included a gold convertibility feature.
The theory holds that announcing gold backing would force other countries to hold dollars again because dollars would be convertible into something real. A new gold standard. It solves a lot of America's problems. So what do you think? Is this the path to a new gold standard? Is the gold they say is at Fort Knox even there? Let us know in the comments. And if you want more practical insight from people who understand the precious metals market and how to navigate it, please like and subscribe.